Looks good?
Yep.
Hello, John. Scene one, take one.
I remember when I was a little kid, my parents took me to Disneyland, and they couldn't find me after the parade. I like disappeared. They were like kind of freaking out, looking around, trying to figure out where I was, and I was marching behind the band, like literally in the band. And I feel like that has been the attraction for music for me from a very young age. It's just been like, what is that? I need to be a part of that, you know? For me, music has always been this way to communicate things that I can't feel in any way outside of a song. And my dad grew up playing rock and roll, and so there's just always guitars lying around. So for me, I don't really remember my introduction to music. It was just, song was just something that you'd do, just like you'd play with blocks or Legos, or as soon as you can reach the keyboard on the piano, you're playing music. Junior high, I discovered surfing and Led Zeppelin. That was this moment where I realized, like, I didn't really hear too much piano in any of my favorite Zeppelin songs. I said, you know what, I've got to kind of figure this guitar thing out. My brother and I, we were in bands all growing up. The goal was always just, let's see if we can get a gig. Let's see if we can like play at my friend's garage and not screw up and have a good time. I mean, I wouldn't have ever dreamed that I'd be able to even make a living playing music when I was a kid. I've been fortunate to make a lot of music in my lifetime, you know. We've made 10 records as Switchfoot, a bunch of solo albums, and I think the thread that would run through all the music is the idea of honesty. We, as humans, we're gifted with this idea of what if. What if life were different? What if I were holding a pink guitar? What if I had long hair? What if I were married to that girl? Kind of this limitless expression. And then on the other hand, you have the limitations of what it means to be human. The fact that we can only be in one place at one time. You can imagine all these worlds, but here you are, you know? I write songs about all the stuff I don't understand. It becomes this place to ask these huge questions and do it in front of perfect strangers. Like, I can play a song that's intensely personal in front of thousands of strangers, and I feel completely comfortable with myself. And yet, if I had that same conversation with a stranger, I don't know that I'd be as honest. My favorite guitars are the ones that are played, the one that you're just passing around to your buddy, that it's not precious, you know, and guitar you can take to the beach and not feel like your dad's gonna kill you. Ultimately, the only way you can get good at an instrument is by playing it. I think that's the beauty of this guitar, is that if I learn something really well on this guitar, I'm gonna be able to play it on yours. If I had this guitar when I was 13, what if? This guitar's got songs in it, you know, and I think anything that inspires you is something beautiful. And as you get older in life, you realize there's very few things that allow you to be yourself. That's the beauty of music, is there's no rules, you know. There's, yeah, that's a chord, that's a chord, that's a chord. What do you want to do? It's yours, you know? And so people ask, like, how easy is it to play guitar? And it's like, well, how well do you want to play? You know, do you want to be able to play at the campfire? It's pretty easy. The guitar is a pretty easy instrument to play. For me, the guitar has always been, how well can I use this vehicle to express this honest emotion that's inside of me? Hey, my name is Jon Foreman. I'm a songwriter, I play in a band called Switchfoot. I love to surf, and I'm a guitar player, and this is the Academy series.